What's up, everybody? Kaykoe here, and I'm back with another review. Today's review is actually going to be a 9-month review of a flashlight I got, and that's going to be the Arkfeld Pro made by Olight. So out of the box, obviously you grab the flashlight, a charging port, which plugs into a USB, and the light does have a built-in magnet in it. So you got this little cylinder that just snaps to the back of the light and charges it. You also have your manual and everything like that. So let me go over some basic rundowns about the light with you. The light comes obviously with the flashlight, a laser, and a UV light. So kind of a 3-in-1 light. It is a flat light, really good for EDC carry. So in your light modes, you're going to have a moon mode that's going to be 1 lumen. You're going to have a low mode that's going to be 15 lumens. And you're going to have a medium mode at 100 lumens. And a high mode at 420 lumens. And then it also has a turbo mode, which is going to get you up to 1300 lumens. Now with the laser, it has a green laser that's going to be a 5 milliwatt class 3 laser. And then your UV light is going to be a 560 900 milliwatt UV light. Now to give a size comparison, here's my EDC pocket knife. So really not a huge light, very easy to carry in the pocket, very comfortable to carry in the pocket actually. And show the camera here the thickness of them. Also, you have a reversible clip on the back, so you can put in your pocket or clip to a hat. And as I said earlier, it does have a magnet, so if you have a metal surface, then you can stick the light to a metal surface. And everything else. So let's go over quick functions. So it's in lockout mode right now. If you see that little red light in there. So you're going to hold down, and you're going to get your moonlight. I'll show it real quick. There's your moonlight at 1 lumen. Hold down for the next step up. Now hold down again for a quick second. There's your medium. Then there's your high. Now you can double click for strobe mode, which I'll demonstrate later. But there you are in strobe mode. Or you can triple click this button and get your turbo mode, which is going to give you 1300 lumens. Also too, there's your laser. And then for demonstration, let me turn off the light and show you guys. You got right here, you just switch over to UV light. You can see this is my House of Blues shot glass. But this UV light really is useful and helpful, because it's good for, like, you know, checking money. Also too, if you're on vacation or anything like that, it's really come in hand using this on vacations to check bathrooms, beds, etc., toilets for cleanliness, make sure the rooms are clean. But anyways, let's step outside, and I'll give a better demonstration in the dark outside. Alright, to give a little demonstration of the light and the different brightnesses it has and the different modes, I came outside. It's locked right now, but you're going to hold down to come out of lock mode. That's going to be your moonlight. That's going to be your lowest setting. Then you hold down for a second longer, and it's going to go into low. Then another second longer, go on a medium. And then another second, and you'll be in high. You can double click for flash or strobe. Let's go to your strobe mode. Or you can triple click for turbo, which is going to give you 1300 lumens. Here's your 1300. You can see it's reaching all the way to the houses up there on the hill. That's well over 100 yards away. Also too, the laser. Show this real quick before any cars come by. Got the laser you can use, points. See, it makes it well up there up the hill. Good for pointing out whatever you're wanting to point. Anyways, I'll see you guys back inside. Alright, I'm back inside now. So let me go ahead and give you my honest opinion of the light and my honest review. You know, the pros and cons and my personal experiences with the light. So I'm not a heavy flashlight user, but I'm definitely not a light flashlight user. I'm more of like what you call moderate. You know, I use the light multiple times a week, but not heavily. But since I've had this light for 9 months, I've only had to charge it 3 times. Well, let me correct that. I threw it on a charger tonight just to make this video. Only took like maybe 3 minutes to get it back to full charge. That's where we're sitting at. But technically 3 times is the only amount of times I've had chargers, so that's pretty good. And it's never actually went all the way dead or to the last red bar on the battery meter. Carrying the light, it's been really good carrying the light, especially, you know, being that flat, not your traditional round light. It's been really comfortable carrying it in a pocket. It's hardly noticeable. I can have this in one pocket and then have my EDC knife in the other, and don't really notice either one there. They don't bulge or imprint or anything like that. One thing I would suggest that Olight does to this, if this could be my cons, is this is a plastic lens. Now I've not had a problem with the plastic lens that's over the light, over the regular light or the UV light, but I've seen online some people saying that they've had their lenses melt. So that's one thing I would suggest Olight change, is to put a glass lens in this particular model, one that can withstand heat that those LEDs get to. But some of those people admitted that it was their fault that they put the light in their pocket while the light was still on accidentally, or they didn't put it in a lockout mode, which it does have a lockout mode, so it doesn't get accidentally turned on while it's in your pocket. And then some of them have claimed that they you know, been using a light and the lens just melt. Now, I had a real bad wreck outside of my house, and I used the light on high for a little over an hour, administering first aid while waiting for paramedics to get here from a wreck that happened. And my lens looks perfectly fine, so I haven't had any problems of the lens looking like it's going to melt or being warped or anything when I've ran it for a longer period of time. But that would be something I would suggest. And also too, another one I would suggest, and I'm not trying to be picky here, but because it is a really bright light for being as small as it is. But if they can make it, even if they had to make it just a little bit thicker, you're not too thick, but just a little bit thicker, just to put a little bit more brighter light bulb in it, you know, something a little bit higher than 1300, maybe throws a little bit further. That would be my only thing I would say. But as you've seen in the video outside, it has no problem reaching far distances. It really has been a pleasure to use and been a really good light to have. So if you're in the market for, I don't know, I guess you call this a rectangle light, and you've been eyeballing this one and trying to decide if you want to get it, I definitely would recommend it. It's been great. I enjoy it. I mean, you get 3 features. One, you got a light, a laser pointer, and a UV light. And as I said earlier in the video, you know, like going on vacation with my brother, we got an Airbnb. Room looked clean. That UV light definitely came in hand with checking for sanitary, like checking the bathrooms, checking the beds, and everything else. You see all the nasties with it, so that's a nice feature. Also too, you know, you could check dollar bills and stuff for counterfeits and everything like that, so that's a really neat feature. Then the laser pointer, they will point out, you know, whatever you want to show somebody, or say you're in an attic, you're an HVAC person, and you want to show your customer, you can just shine the laser at what you want to show. So I really enjoy the light. You know, we're just 3 more months away from being 1 year. And yeah, I definitely say if this is what you're eyeballing, I would definitely recommend it. And Olight has excellent customer service. They have an excellent warranty policy, so if anything should happen to it, they got you covered and everything. So that's going to be the end of my video. Thanks to everybody that watched this video. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to click the like button, subscribe. That helps me grow my channel as I'm trying to grow. Make sure you turn on the bell notifications if you want to see more reviews. I'm going to be coming out with some new reviews of firearms and guns and other items. So thanks again. Wishing you the best from the Great Smoky Mountains of Tennessee. And we'll see you in the next video.